Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Novice to Nightmare Plays Oxygen Not Included. In this episode, well, our first priority is to get the food situation under control, and also power. We're currently using coal, which doesn't fill me with confidence. So we're going to try and kind of rig up this for use and then hope that it's actually on. It says dormant, but sometimes when you uncap them, they switch. I mean, the same is true of this one. It's also dormant. At the minute, it looks like these are going to be quite similar in when they turn on, so it would actually be beneficial to set up a system like this. Although it doesn't tend to last us for very long, so... I mean, in theory, I do have the materials now. Well, I would need a little steel. I could start to consider using a volcano for power. It wouldn't be... It's not beyond the bounds of what's reasonable. If I wanted to get my hands on some steel, I'd need a metal refinery. And you know what? I do actually have the materials to start using metal refineries for power. So how about that? How about I start getting myself some metal, some large quantities of metal, unlike what we've been playing with previously. In the meantime, we're going to be running on coal, which isn't great. And we're hoping that our food will last us, which I think it will. We have enough plants for all the duplicates that we have. And you know what? That can be deleted. That can go from there. Whoops. Oh gosh, mouse was sticking a bit. Yeah, so we should have enough plants. That shouldn't be an issue. But another thing I do want to kind of aim towards in the future is setting up a Slickster ranch up here. It would be a waste not to use this carbon dioxide vent, and then I can start to ship my carbon dioxide up there as well. Actually, from instead of using one of, where is it? One of these, carbon skimmer. Carbon skimmer's a bit of a waste, really. Okay, I can deconstruct that. And, oh, I can even go in here. So a few things are happening right now. Yeah, and then I can probably... You know what? A starting point. Would a starting point to be tame this, use the metal from that to start making steel? Is that reasonable? Does that sound... like a good order in which to do this? Hang on, let me check what the melting point of, because I want to, I might make this out of lead. Yeah, it's not like it'll melt. It's not going to get to 330 degrees. I mean, it's a bad job when it gets above 100 degrees, because that means it turns off. So in theory, we could start setting this up. We have the materials. It's all going to be lead, which... Oh, no. Inside it needs to be steel. This is... It's a bit circular. I do need some steel. Okay. Yeah, let's just set up a metal refinery and try and harvest some power from it. So, refineries and stuff can all kind of be in the same general section, I think. I might shift it right a bit and put it on this general block. So, let's clear out a space for metal refineries. And then get some coolant down here. Ever so slight change of plan. If I wanted to put the grid in, that would mean coring into this abyssalite. So I might actually do it elsewhere. Could go as low as this. Even here, it's not a lot of space. No, back to back to where we were. So in theory, we want something a little bit like this. We don't actually have someone that can build a steam turbine for us yet, but that's easily fixed. But yeah, we want something a little bit like this. We might need a little bit more lead to do the entirety of that. And another thing I think I said I was going to do is explore over this way a bit more, now that we have some people in exosuits who can do that for us. So how about we go just over there? You know what, I could make life a lot easier for myself. Just go there. Yeah, so they'll dig across. And then we'll run them just over here, just to see what it all looks like over this end. Actually, these are all 8, because for now I want to get all this built. This will just let me make a bit of iron, and then replace the actual infrastructure for this itself. Yeah, it's something a bit like this should do the job, and then I'm going to want to fill it with water. So you know what, I can leave that out for now, because I'm going to need a lot of steam. Something like that'll do. Oof. Yeah, that'll do the job mostly. Food shortage. Love seeing that. It's been a while. Yeah, we can start to ranch slicksters soon enough. Well, I say soon enough, it'll be about 50 to 100 cycles. But we'll get there, and there's no rush. I don't think we're actually going to go under in terms of food. We've got all these running pretty well. Although colder wouldn't be a problem. How about, so we want to step it down a degree at a time. Oh. There we go. Huh, I couldn't speed it up for a second there. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna bring it down to a nice 23. Okay. Yeah, the diggers do crazy good work. Yeah. So we'll be able to get this built pretty quick. One other thing that we're going to do is, this is well on its way, which is good. One other thing we're going to do is borrow some crude oil from the line over here as a coolant for our metal refinery. It's just a much better coolant to work with than water, because it doesn't snap in the pipes. It's not going to try and vaporize and turn to steam and expand in the pipes. So that's what we're going to work with. You know, we can even, given our setup here, now that we've actually gotten Atmo suits and stuff, there's really no harm in putting that liquid pipe a bit deeper so that I'm not kind of right on the saltwater little border there. But this'll do for now. I'm just gonna kind of micromanage this and watch this. We still keep getting starvation updates. I think it's just the huge travel time involved right now. Yeah, you're not trapped. Yeah, anyone who has to go too far up here ends up starving. I'm just gonna cancel that. That was actually to be kind, not to be mean. It's so that they don't keep going up there. I don't think there's anything else really worth being done over here, so they should just clear off, hopefully, in theory. And we're also getting a bit more water in the tank from that. Oh, yeah, you got pretty low on calories there. Any wonder I've been getting loads of starvation warnings. They've got pretty far to travel. Okay, yeah, so we'll get back to this and get it done. Okay, that's very nearly up and running. I actually don't want them to start yet, though. I want this pipe to fill up with oil. I don't want it to end up backing up because, oh, they won't start anyway. There's nowhere for the coolant to go. But yeah, I don't want this to back up so that crude oil ends up just sitting in this pipe. I want it to fill up and then no more, and then I'm gonna cut this line off completely. Yeah, I wish that was lower. Oh, there's practically no oil left. In fact, I just witnessed the end of it. Okay. Well, it's going to pump a bunch of salt water over there, which is fine. Not really what I was going for. Huh. Yeah, there's quite a lot of crude oil there. Yeah, we need this lower, so let's get deconstructing that. Oh, ho ho! That was good timing. Oh, no. No, it wasn't. We've got other stuff. Better things to do. Let's see who's available. No, I'm not convinced by that bunch. Yeah, no. Afraid not. Sorry, folks. I'd feel nearly obliged to get a nails if I saw one. Because that was bad. That was a bit stupid of me. And there'll always be starvations whenever they're going for their downtime. They don't have anywhere to chill out or hang out. They don't have a rec room. That's kind of a mistake. I would think I was originally planning on putting it here, but that's not happened. How about like here? That wouldn't be a bad place for one. Tell you what, I'll put like the floor in for it, and then I'll just plant something there that reminds me that that's what I was going to do. I usually use the jukebot. So yeah, you can go there, and then I'll eventually remember what I was going to do with that space, and that'll be fine. How is everything looking temperature wise? Yeah, not too bad. I'm happy enough with this. Nothing that's immediately gonna wreck us anyway. Yeah, that's all fine. And one other thing I decided I'm probably gonna do is try and get a steam turbine here and use this for power. It doesn't have the, it's not as unlimited. It is very limited, but it'll last a while. In terms of power generation, it will be a finite thing, but it'll last several hundred cycles. And on top of that, it's also going to be a little bit easier to control than trying to figure out a volcano. All I need to do is plant a turbine here and start dripping water in. It's really remarkably easy to tame one when you have the materials. So the second we get iron, we're going to fix the power situation with this. Then we're going to really ramp up the cooling here, get a few more farms down, and maybe recruit some more dupes. That's the plan, at least. Whether that'll come to fruition, we will find out. But yeah, let's get back down here. Where were we? Yeah, here. And finish this off. They're taking their time putting these last few pipes in for some reason. Oh, well. Yeah, no, they're doing their job. So, let's get this done. So with most of that built, the next thing I want to do is just run one lot of iron on this. I just kind of want to do it to see that it works. I mean, it should. There's no reason it wouldn't, but it'll be nice and satisfying, hopefully. So if it's below 200 degrees, I'm happy for this to turn on. That's one other thing I added, a little bit of automation in here to make sure that it doesn't go so hot that it starts to try and melt the lead pipes, which I probably won't end up replacing until maybe the very, very late game, when maybe if I'm doing some incredibly intensive metal use, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, polluted dirt can go in there, that's fine. Didn't like seeing those sitting doing nothing. Oh, and you know what? We do need power. Why not just... Whoop. That didn't do a lot, did it? We can deconstruct that. It's only going to need migrated anyway. Oh yeah, those are the input lines. How would I go about just like that? For all of them? Yeah, I can just replace the input lines with the output lines. Yeah, and that should only run when it needs to. Is that connected to the main? Yeah, it is. Good. Let's get that going there. And that'll probably try to just go in circles. So if I, you know what? It'll figure itself out, and it won't cost me any power for it to just run around there in circles. So that's fine. We do have the basics for this setup, although we're not getting low oxygen notifications, so that's weird. I think because they're holding their breath in places, and we also have some algae terraria. That's solving some of our issues on that front. You're dormant. How long is that going to be? 30 cycles. Yeah, I mean 30 cycles isn't that long. That'll be online again in no time. But yes, it would be nice to have... it would actually be nice to extinct this so that we can build through it. It's just not in the best place. Especially if I want to build some stuff around this volcano and that kind of thing. Oh, alternatively I could put a steam turbine up here. I mean the steam is already there. That wouldn't be too hard to figure out. And then I could cool all this down until I can just go in here and use this. Volcano. Oh, I could just open the volcano up then after. No. We'll do what I was going to do. I want to extinct some parts that can be extincted. So anything that doesn't have a volcano in it. So like that, this rock up here. Even this huge hunk here does not have a volcano in it. Or even anything to do with it. Oh, this entire stretch there. Which is bizarre. Yeah. So those kind of big hot rock sections that don't have any volcanoes associated with them would be good to kind of deal with. That looks cool. Just the sour gas background. Okay, so we were... Okay, that's a lot of salt water in there now. Probably a bit too much. Disable building. For now, I should probably set up, it would be very cheap for me to set up an automated signal for that. I guess. New printables. Who we got? Nope. 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 Sorry, folks. I never get meeps. This is something I was thinking about. I don't get meeps. They're one of the duplicates you can get, and I haven't seen one in a long time. I don't think that's just me missing them either. I just don't see them. They don't appear in my base. Very, very weird. Oh, we're gonna have quite a lot of plastic. Yeah, well, 3 tons. It's not loads, but it's a good bit. Oh, and we must have run that. Oh no, it's still not been run through. Should be someone's errand to do it. Auto, probably. But yeah, oh, it would be nice to get a mechatronics engineer actually. A builder operator would be very, very handy. Because we're going to want to throw in some automation sometime soon. So we'll keep an eye out for one of those. In the meantime, I suppose I'll finish this off once I check that that's working. One thing that we're doing here is just using a drip block, a tiny, tiny little bead of water. Set up on that platform means that this is technically airtight compared to the rest of the environment around it. So we are actually going to be able to vacuum this out without too much issue. And that'll vacuum all this out, we'll brick it up. And then we'll be able to throw a steam turbine on there. I don't think I've forgotten anything. But it wouldn't be... Oh, that's annoying. That's out of reach. Oh, that's why it's not turning on. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Look at that. Whoops. I wondered why they weren't doing that first preliminary kind of run of iron ore through it. And the water's actually quite hot already. It won't take long to turn that to steam. And that's not an issue really. But yeah, it'd be nice to get that high pressure gas vent in. Let's get rid of the soggy feet on there. And actually just mop up some of the other stuff too. Okay. Oh, and they've made good progress along there. We've uncovered most of the corner over here. We can keep going a little bit farther. Oh, ammo suits are such... They really do change the game quite a lot. I mean, not that many are stupid enough to play the way I was earlier without them. But lesson sort of learned. A little bit. Maybe not entirely. Okay, I could probably get a lot more oil down here if I just did some careful coring out a bit like that. Like that? Maybe? I imagine that'll fall down below the salt water. Yeah, I mean it tends to. Although it tends to not move like left and right. Crude oil just kind of flops down. I guess because of its viscosity and the way they code that in this game. Okay, cool, so we got that. Oh, here we go. Harold, of all people. So, crude oil coming out at, yeah, toasty 150 degrees. I don't think it'll boil the... No, it definitely won't boil the water yet, but... Will it cool enough? That's a big question. It came out at, was it 135, 145? Hot, anyway. Yeah, it's gonna leave down nearer to 100. That's fine. That won't get out of control once we get a steam turbine on there. Oh, and we just got another lump of iron, which helps. Every little bit does. If we could only get a high pressure gas vent built. Who's on that? Hassan. Hassan says, I'll do it in a bit. Whereabouts? Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what I get when I put everything to priority 8. Like a fool. Okay, we're nearly right the way across there. Let's just go there. 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 That'll open this big pocket. This oil is overpressure. Should be around kind of 850, I think, 840 left on its own. So if I core this open, it'll try and force some of this out this way, which is always a plus when we're trying to get more crude oil around our... Oh. Weird. It's a very weird little water formation there. Yeah, when we're trying to get more crude oil around our pump, I mean we can just move it down if need be, or into there, so it's not urgent. All it's doing is making us more plastic, and we've got enough to work with for now. Yeah, that's fine. That can be deconstructed. But yeah, let's get the rest of this finished. The observant will note that as well as getting this vacuum almost finished, we now have a new duplicant. Lyra has been welcomed to the team as another of the core build team. Now, that pretty much necessitates that we get some more farms built. And I think these 2 rooms here are going to have to be the ones we do that in. So, yeah, I'm not liking how our hot water is having to snake around there. We might end up kind of pushing that even farther around, but for now it's okay. But yeah, we need 2 more floors of food, so if we get those built, that'd be good. This will just stop us going near shortage, which stresses me out too much. And if we have loads of food sitting around, then hopefully I'll get fewer starvation warning pings. So yeah, let's just core that whole area out, a whole lot of it. As a 9, it's a little bit more urgent than what's going on down here, and we're just waiting for this vacuum to kick in anyway. So yeah, let's get that kind of all cored out and done. Come on, Harold. We got another duplicant stuck there, so everyone's on yellow alert. That was not great. Yeah, when you dig across and build kind of like huge areas like that, they're bound to kind of jump a little too far and then dig out their way that they would normally leave. Almost happened again there. Which, you know, I don't really mind. It's fine as long as it doesn't kill them. There's probably ways around it. That's why I say I don't really mind enough to learn a way to kind of fix that problem. You just kind of put everyone on yellow alert and core them out. Tends to work. Bit of a blip in game audio there. Wasn't great. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just a little bit to go, and then we'll run some cooling pipes in here. And we have loads of lead to work with, which is great. I'll put them at this level, and then no, I'll put them at this level and then insulate around it. So something just like that, fairly simple, and it can be bridged on quite easily to the current setup. Just like that. And then I'll put the output on when we're ready to go with that. And then we can grow a bunch more mealwood. Not the best food, but will do the job. And then we'll probably need a spawn, yeah. But then we'll be at 20 duplicants. We can increase the workforce. I think we're gonna need one more farmer to kind of work this a little bit here. And then after the farmer, we might even need some more runners soon. Not everything's getting done as quickly as it should. Okay. But yeah, mechatronics engineer is one that we're keeping an eye out for. Another little pool of salt water. Yeah, let's get this finished off, and then we'll just wait around and look for a mechatronics engineer or a farmer. Oh, you know what? No, we'll get started on the spawn. How about that? Just lay down the kind of brickwork for it. Then we'll need a new source of water. These things kind of stack up on you a little bit. Put that there. Whoops. One there, one there. I'm sure I'll forget stuff. Always do. One thing that I won't forget though, because I did last time, is to put an extra layer in there. Everything being a 9. I'll skip ahead a bit. There we go, most of the framework in for that. It'll get built soon. This is happening over here, kind of a little loop, but yeah, we're able to use the hydrogen for a bit more power, which is good. It'll save us some coal. It's not the most incredible hydrogen setup. I could even throw another generator in there. As long as I hook it up to the battery, it'll just make sure that we meet our power needs a bit better. So how about... Yes. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. Well, it was worth a thought at least. Did I miss one? I did. And yeah, what am I missing here? Smart battery. Oh, does it have an overheat temperature? 75, it does. Weird for a battery, but okay. Thankfully, automation wires are now incredibly cheap as long as I don't need to have an area that's over 400 degrees. Because they can all be made out of lead. We're gonna let some more chlorine into our area, but most of the unbreathable gases are settling well below our farm, so we don't care about them too much. We've got enough oxygen pressure to just kind of force them down and keep them down there. And then we've got a few little algae terraria, meaning that we can actually breathe below them. So there's just a pocket forming here, which I don't mind. Oh, this is taking a while. Do we have something generating gas in here? No. Just one opening instead of several. Oh, and people are probably going in and breathing in there. That doesn't help. Well, I'll let them go in there and breathe one last time in there because I do actually want some stuff done. You know, no. I'm eventually going to want them to brick it up, and I don't want them to breathe in there when I do. Decisions. How do I go about this? Could I brick it in? No, not from the corner. If I put it there, yeah, then duplicate will be able to stand here. I see no reason why they'd be able to breathe into this space from there, and they'll still be able to brick that off, and that's all we need. We don't care about this. We actually don't want this area to be a vacuum at all. It's just this, but I wanted to put the... Oh, you know, that was stupid. Oh no, it lets me dig it out afterwards. Yeah, that's important. Or not dig it out, kind of remove it afterwards. If I put it in there, I couldn't brick it up and then... I don't want to leave a gas pump in there. That would just be a bit weird to deal with. Okay, starvation warnings. Yeah, that's not ideal. All of these plants are too hot. Not for long. But it's interesting, you can see that the little bleed effect of the current system is keeping those alive. This can all be... I don't like the fact that everything is red here, because it doesn't need to be. As long as those are set slightly below, that's fine. Skills. Ooh. Top tier builder. Cool. Top tier digger with some carrying capacity. Same again. Push all these up to 9s, why not? Oh yeah, with the extra break time, we can get everyone up to a 9 actually on their morale demand, which is fine by me. You are just gonna be plumber. You are... Oh, you know, we can manage you at 10, Joshua, probably. And we do want a doctor. We want someone that can do doctoring. Otto's already to the gills. They'll eventually be our astronaut. Astronauto. I couldn't help myself. Okay, where... Gossman. Yeah, and the rest don't have enough skill points. Cool. That works. And everything else will slowly but steadily come together. I really don't like that food shortage warning. But I think the eating micrograms of meal lice problem has gone away, which is good. How's all this looking? Okay. Come on, mechatronics engineer. Nope. 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 See, you're okay. You could just be another operator. We do need another. We do need a. We don't even have a dedicated operator at all. Mima. It's gastrophobic. Iron gut. You'll be more productive for us then, because we seem to get a few cases of that sometimes. I'd love an iron gut farmer. Yeah, you know what? You could be okay for the job. How do you compare? Yeah, you're destructive, so no, Mima gets the job. Sorry, Nicola. Cool. Mima, welcome to the team. We really need another spawn. And then some more water. Building. Operating. But operate first. And don't research. Cool. Yeah, we're about to run out of oxygen fast. How's the base looking? Yeah, it's fine. No problems here. It's even pressurized down here quite well. And will continue to. I don't think... Oh no, there is a way for gas to get out there. Okay, this is approaching a vacuum. Oh no. Okay, no. Dupes can still get in there. My own tactics working against me here, because that's now an airlock. To the area I wanted to get rid of the CO2 from, so that's not great. That'll get removed just fine. And yeah, they're breathing in there, which causes us issues. But I don't think it will for too long. I just need to brick that up eventually. That's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. That'll get down to vacuum again eventually. It's just a little bit of a power waste for us for now. And that'll all get built, especially with a new builder on the team. Mima, what you up to? How are you spending your first day in the colony? You built some ladders. Cool. In fact, top ones can be abandoned. There's no need to go all that high up. That's all going to be abyssalite there. You know, I'll throw another layer of insulated, just in case. The ones over here are doing a great job. If I go back to several episodes ago, we bricked this off, and you can see the insulated tiles in the middle. They start at 45 degrees, so that is not, you know, gonna cause problems for our colony in any hurry. And the inside ones are 100 and something degrees, so yeah. Double insulation's plenty. Triple insulation, even better. But only very incrementally. But still, it looks nice. It's a big chunky kind of cap that we've put on that. So I'm happy with that. This is all working fine. We've got a pitcher pump that will constantly get restocked every time this comes online, which I think is quite handy. And we had one there, but it's already been... Has it already been drained? That's mad. This little formation. How to get perpetual motion in oxygen not included, fun fact. This very niche setup here. I wonder if them exchanging has anything to do with it. I think it's just that carbon dioxide packet's trapped. And the fact that there's some gas in there as well makes this... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to conjecture about it too much. Everything else looks fine. This is close to done. I bet the second I go to try and make someone build a... oh, there is another way of doing this. There is another way of doing this. If CO2 rises above steam, which I think it might. And if it doesn't, actually, it won't cause us any problems. Yeah, we can brick this up now. There is another way of getting rid of a little packet of steam, or a little packet of something. It is doable. It's a little bit tricky, but yeah, I'm happy to do that. So let's get someone down here and build this. Interestingly, the duplicant that came along here to do that did it from right here. So yeah. Oh. Huh. Idle always indicates to me that someone's trapped, but no, they just don't have work. Wild. What a thought. And that's weird, because they should really be building this if they don't have anything else. Oh, they can't get their hands on the lead. That's why. Interesting. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Well, if you're all gonna be busy, or sorry, the opposite, if you're all free, why not just have a go at that? Oh, because you don't have the skill for it. Okay, the same over here instead then. And there. Something like that. And why not there as well? Just core out big chunks of the map, so that we don't have to do it later on if we need to. That'll work. Okay, they've all got something to do. Something to keep them busy. We can core out all this around that as well. Get plenty of space. Don't know what we need it for. Actually, I know what we'll want to put this steam turbine down here, and then a thermoactuator here, and then a steam turbine above it. But I mean, we could actually afford to put it right here, right below. That would make more sense. Keep it all in one kind of straight row, rather than running the pipes across like that. It's not the cleanest system. Yeah, that would work better. Okay. Now all we need is the lead in these lines. So I'm gonna fetch it. Yeah, they're not getting down here quick enough. Well. Well, no, that's a circular problem, right? Because they need lead to build that as well. Oh well. And you can't make lead atmo suits. Never mind. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere though, because now I can just deconstruct that. And that. And all of that can go. As can the little pathetic drip lock there. Oh, weird. That must have been gotten rid of. It's a good thing I had doubled it up like that. And that can go. Nope, that can go. And let's skip a bit. Okay, and last we can put in a steam turbine. Right there. Ah. The age-old problem. We want a mechatronics engineer. We could make Hassan one. Although you'd need quite a lot better morale. Yeah, he'd be very stressed for a little while, but we could get him in the skill scrubber. Do you have enough points? You do! Well, I'm just making that decision before I reconsider it. Could have got Otto or someone else to do it, but nope. You're gonna build us one steam turbine. And you're gonna get immediately skill scrubbed. Actually, you know what? Beyond that, you could build another one over here, just preemptively. Because we're gonna want one with an aqua tuner above it, and it's probably gonna go there, isn't it? Or do I leave another row above? Yeah. Or two. Two. Two? Two. No, that's too close to the other one. It's not getting built. It's not getting built. Hassan, what are you up to? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, you know what? We can just skill scrub them again if we need another one. Yep, that was perfect. Thank you. Hassan, you're not going in there. Priorities. Oh, Max was set to high. No, someone else that got scrubbed was set to high operating. Hope it wasn't Niels. No, I don't think so. Hassan. You operate first. And get scrubbed. How are we doing for hydrogen? Yeah. It doesn't take long to burn all that off when we have that alone for our power needs. Probably getting quite hot too. Well, it's not that bad. Insufficient. There we go. Thought that was coming. Okay. Well, easy fixed. When all the groundwork is laid. There. Few more things needed in this though. Wrong element damage. Why did those turn on? Ah. Above a billion. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. That's just gonna keep breaking. What's it made of? Gold amalgam. Yeah, I don't want to keep replacing it. That's frustrating. Oh, and this has rerouted itself weirdly into... Okay, well that's actually mostly hydrogen then. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that. Let's put some lead pipes in here. How did they spiral? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Cool. I like that. Printables available. Oh, you're a brilliant operator. And you know what? We do need operators, don't we? Really? Oh, but I did say farmer. But you're a mouth breather. Yeah, you're double the air consumption rate. That's not even the same as like the hungry ones. At least are only a quarter extra. That's double. Oof. It's only air, but that means water. And +7 operating. Whew. Yeah. With diver's lungs, like that seals the deal. Ashkan, welcome to the team. We must be approaching having one of every dupe. Or in that direction at least. Or sorry, of each model. No, there's loads more. What am I talking about? Well, if we consider ones that have been and gone, maybe then we actually are. What are you up to? Ah, you are quote-unquote training. Look at our magnificent artwork. Okay. There we go. Hassan. Fresh as the day you were thrown out of a printing pod. So, what were you? Yes. One of our best dupes. There we go. It's like you forgot nothing, except how all the intricacies of this work. So let's hope we don't have to deconstruct that. I did mess up. I knew I'd mess something up. We need to put water into a vent in there. Some of that's not hard to do because we can just bridge that across, but we're going to need to open this up. But we won't need to deconstruct that to do it. We just need... that's annoying. Anyone who saw that coming, I am very sorry. Oh well, it's fixable easily enough. You know what, I'm going to put the lock on the other side and make it a bit more robust. How about that, that, and yeah, this will work better. As a just drip lock. The drip will sit here and not move. Where this carbon dioxide, chlorine, oxygen, whatever currently is. And then we can... oh. Whoops. There we go. That'll all get done. And then yeah, I need to put a water vent in here. That's annoying. That was a big error. Not even a big error, just a annoying one. There's no easy way to put that in either. Damn. I could corner build it across. No, I couldn't. Could I? It's not like I have a vacuum to preserve anyway. Would that be easy to do? I could just deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. One at a time. Starting here? Oh gosh, I don't even know where I'd begin with that. No, too complicated. Ooh, ooh, no. Don't cancel all. Hang on, let me think about this. With a preserved, you know what? I could even use a mini gas pump. Why not? or two, or three. Really, just go crazy. Yeah, this will be fine. As long as I have a gas, as long as I have a liquid lock, this won't be an issue. I don't think. Let's find out. Is there water to be lifted? Yeah, we've got salt water. That'll get dumped in there soon, Joshua. And then I'm just going to remake that airlock that I had previously. Or sorry, the vacuum. It's getting a little late. Hence the mild confusion. Mild to moderate, maybe. And we're okay for time. It's back kind of closer to what it was last episode. Sorry, episode before last. Wow. Okay, this will actually become a vacuum pretty quick, I think. With 3 of these in, even though they don't carry much individually. Just the fact that we have 3, I think, will do it for us. I'm gonna climb down there specifically so I can sweep up that mess. Just, no, you know what, I don't care. Aesthetically, normally I prefer it. I can sweep it out later on, it's fine. Okay, they're making us a vacuum. Or at least they will. How is there that much oxygen in there? Wow. It's filled a wow. Easily impressed. Okay. Those can stay out of there for now. And we'll skip ahead until this vacuum is finished. We have not much oxygen though, hang on. Let's just check. This can nearly come online, can't it? Just like that. Pause this for a second. And hey presto, this actually will, these 3 bubbles will fill in the little gap there, almost. Cool. Then we'll have more food than we can manage. Did this get, nope. That still needs a bit of work. And these don't want to come on until they're above Oh, look at that. 20,000. They didn't even tick on. Well, I'm a dummy sometimes. Of course they didn't tick on. They're not piped up to anything. Oh wow. Why are they not turning on? Because it's backed up. Any wonder we have insufficient oxygen generation. That's not great. Okay, why is that backing up? Oh, because we're using this for something else. Okay. Easy fix. That should fix that. And then we just want, yeah, this putting these in the same line is dumb because they can actually not support that. Down. We probably run out of oxygen in the bathroom sometimes. And then another one to the farm. That'll work. 2 to the farm. 1 to below there. Whoops. Whoa, that got built in crazy record time. Didn't even have to set it to a 9. Whoa, okay, the duplicants are desperate for something to do, apparently. That's good to see. Yeah, that's better. Setup. We could actually think about putting them all into Atmo suits. We could relocate the beds. Do something with that. Yeah, this smelled flowers thing is enough, and we haven't had stress problems in a long time. It's really good. Handy little trick. It's so little, it's 5%, but it's because it's constant. That's out of power. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're devoid it of hydrogen, and we don't have a backup. Okay, we can brick this in a little bit more. Whoops. Can actually turn that on. Let's get this turned on. Almost there with that, but before that we have new duplicants. No, although another runner would be decent, and flatulence fine. Iron gut and germ resistant are brilliant. Decorating's a fine addition. I mean, it's okay. So yeah, Bert. Yeah, Bert, welcome in. I got a kind of almost preemptive starvation warning there. Bert, you are supplier, store, tidier. You're going to be an emphasis on supplier. I should probably put an emphasis on one of these priorities for kind of separate them up a bit, so that not everything's being done kind of one thing at a time. I want to get everyone with Atmo suit training, exosuit training, so that I can think about moving them all into them. And you know what? With everyone with such high morale, Rowan just became a masterwork artist. And you know what? On top of that, they're going to do art first. Where's decorating? Yeah, now that we have a new runner in the team. Oh, I think I got that just in time for that to become a masterpiece instead of what it was going to be before. That's cool. Yeah, they'll get a nice little bonus in here. Especially if I get all that mess cleaned up. Oh yeah, and I got that set up ages ago. Cool. They'll all just move it to here. Works for me. And that could be analysed actually, would be quite nice. That's to turn on above, let's say 2000. Because it's not going to get to that in any hurry until that pressurizes. And Otto will find out when it's going to turn on. Cool. Now this should be due to turn on soon. Nope. Time doesn't pass quite as quickly as I thought it did. Why is this still not working? Disabled by automation grid. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, this is just on. I didn't even... Yeah, I didn't even check that, but this is just on. Or at least it will be when I close these doors and turn on the settings here. Whoops. Oh, we didn't manage to trap a pip in this one. Oh well. There we go. Not quite oxygen, but it'll do. It's not being pumped into any Atmo suits. Might eventually. Oh! Who's trying to put hydrogen in my Atmo suits? That's not great. That'll be a layover from when these... No, because they haven't been on yet. Where's that come from? From here? Oh, from here when that backed up. Yeah, when it backs up, that'll cause us problems. Okay, that'll cost us a little bit of iron, but nothing too criminal. We've got a nicely decorated, at least from this sculpture, gravesite here. Let's try not to fill this one, but it's good to know there's space for it. But I'd rather keep everyone alive. Okay, this is very, very close to a vacuum now. Why are you on? Why are you on? You're not doing anything. Just wasting power. Oh, it's because there's salt water there, I think. In my fairly primitive understanding of how these work. If there's liquid or gas in like a cross shape, I think, maybe. Who knows? But that's good. Oh, but the second I try to put this in, it's gonna break the vacuum, isn't it? Because they're gonna breathe. Damn duplicants are gonna breathe in it. Oh no, they'll hold their breath. There's no oxygen in there. Yeah, they might hold their breath. Who knows? Oh no, no, no. What? Where did that go? Where'd the little... I should watch that back, shouldn't I? Oh, we got loads of idle duplicants. Whoa. Whoa. Can give us something to do. That's annoying. It's not even a... Fine. We'll do it the proper way. How much space do we need? That much space. Proper liquid lock. Fine. Whatever. And this, at least, it means we can leave that there for when we build this bigger. Which will be slow but steady. Actually, we'll probably double it the second we get enough iron. That would make sense. Yeah, let's just skip this ahead a bit. So in case it wasn't very obvious, I am really going the extra mile here. I'm putting in an Atmo suit, just for fixes and repairs in here. It'll slow down how quickly things are built, but that's fine. We can finally get in that liquid vent that we needed. Assuming someone can reach it, which they very well might not be able to. And we're about to have a lot of food. Oh, that's nice to see. But yeah, as I expected, it's had a bit of an effect up here. It's very nearly boiling that water. We could really do with another steam turbine up there. But we said we'd get plastic in this episode, and do a few more things. We're starting to play around with steam turbines and deleting heat, which will be good. So yeah, I think we'll probably call it there. I think it's a decent place to do so. We'll get this up and running properly next episode, get some major kind of metal production. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough with that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you do, and I'll see you in the next episode.